as far forward as I can, and I'm going to let it gently rest there. This is key. You go to your dentist and tell them that I asked you to do this, they'll have a nervous breakdown. And it's not about biting down on the pencil. This is to get us into the same singing space idea. All right, here we are. This is this. Here. All right, now, I want you to sing. Just take this note, and I want you to sing UH, right? And. Now sing UH with your instrument in phrase. Like that. This time do it, moving hot air. Humidify the pencil as you sing that note. Now, interestingly enough, this shouldn't surprise you, that was in tune and had overtones.
That was amazing.
It's very simple. Everybody was playing. Everybody exhaled hot air. This is not complicated, but it is when some of us do and some don't. Right. There we go again. So you're going to exhale, heat up that pencil, and this time we're going to sing E. Ready? Exhale, and. Lift your face, please. Here's the problem. I always look like this when I'm thinking, right? Okay, but when we actually go into the active piece of it, think about it, what I'm going to do, and then say, I always lift my face when I'm thinking. This is a new habit, okay? Please, heat up the pencil, lift your face. E. Yeah. Sounds great. We're going to be the best we've ever been in Vegas because of something this simple. We'll sing the word knee, and I want you to slide out the pencil while you're moving the hot air, but don't change the shape. Face? Think? And. Now we're going to sing no, N-U-H. This is the tricky one. N-U-H. No, and humidify the pencil like you're skiing up there to the seat. Ready? Lift the face. N. Could you sing the old now? No, 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 no. Okay, now I'm going to sing the new one. N. But I paid my dues. Because when you do no, that's the smiley one that we talked about. Want to get rid of that? It's no. Okay. You see, there's a difference in that sound. I could take, if you take a balloon, big one, big latex balloon, and you fill it up with air, and you just let it go. It'll fly around the room like this because of the energy of the release of the air. That's how I'm asking you to sing. Well, what we do is we fill up the balloon and then we go, na. So air is coming out, but in a very constricted fashion. We want air to be completely fully released. I would rather see you out of breath after 4 notes than to hang on to air and sing tight. So we learned. All right, so here's the thing, and I'm such an artist. But what we want, if these are lips here, okay? What we want is the space at the molars is larger than the space in the front. It should not match. It's not right. My posture. Book. Like put these where they used to be. Get the instrument over the hips and sing that fully resonated hot air book. Notice the word book is taller in the back than it is in the front. I steal this from Jean Barker. I don't make this stuff up myself. I think she knows what she's doing. Book perfectly open here, smaller in the front. Now sing B-U-H-K, short U-H, here in the same space. Book first. Book. Book. Bed. Bed. same place. Book is a good guide. So this pencil is in the way of your B. On purpose. So a B is created when the lips come together, correct? So that's what you're going to do. And you have to get out in front of that pencil for book. Feel it? And good. Take the pencils out and sing that word with that B. Right. Sing that word as if it's as a matter of fact, and you're not thinking about that B. And having to get out in front of the pencil also creates this space back here. Now sing mom and. Right. And when you put that M on, your lower lip comes up to meet the upper lip instead of the other way, where we get mom. This one went mom. So what I like about this pencil, this is from Vicki Mayberry. She uses this with her course, Skyline course in Denver. She taught us this last June. Love this, because you can practice it yourself. Your face can be lifted. You can sing happy birthday. Sing happy birthday, and notice what happens with the TH. Ready, go.
Happy birthday.
What happened? Did it touch the pencil?
Yeah.
Good. Well, make sure that that TH does its work. Do it again. And.
Happy birthday.
Good. Now what do the P's do? Happy. It's not there, right? Do it again.
Happy birthday.
Good. Take the pencil out. Same space. Sing just that way.
Happy birthday.
Again.
Happy birthday.
On hot air.
Happy birthday.
Good. Now sing it as you would normally sing it.
Happy birthday.
So the chord and the sound goes away and you individually do it differently. You with me?
Yes.
So here's a tool. Here's a tool. You can use this. You could drive around doing this. I don't think I'd be picked up for it because I look like I'm on a business something or other. Why could you not practice that singing to Neil Diamond or Lady Gaga or whatever's going on in your car? You could. The more you attach this outside of this hall, outside of wherever you're rehearsing, the more you bring a better singer to the crowd. So now we sing a diphthong. We're going to sing boy. Boy. Now, when you talked about the tongue is the only thing that does the diphthong, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the tongue doing its work in there. Let that pencil be in the way and make sure that diphthong's heard. Boy. Ready, again.
Boy.
Make sure that the tongue lifts and does the diphthong. The tongue only. And listen to mine. Boy. It's taller. So the tongue flattens in the front. You don't want to pushing the pencil up. The lift is in behind. Ready, again. Yeah, that's it. Now do it with your face lifted and move some air. There's. I get it. I know. It's a long day. Could you grab these wheels and crank this thing up? Okay. Pull it right in. Good. Take the pencils out, lift your faces, move the air, sing it just there. Good. So in the context of the song, we're going to sing boy, and that's the only direction I'm going to give you. All right? I'm not going to turn that diphthong for you because I don't want you to turn it. I want you to release the sound opening it. Ready, again. Yeah, don't let it fade. Don't let it fade. Doesn't have to. So what kind of energy and air do I have to make sure the diphthong is as tall as the target bone? I need more energy. So if I sing it evenly, I'm going to go, boy, not bad, but I could also get phrase ending, boy. It's hotter, warmer, and it's taller. And lifting the lid, that's going to be a diphthong. Your double E diphthong is taller. You were kind of doing something similar before. Hotter air, face. And
Boy.
that's it. That's much better. Oh, Danny boy, boy, boy. Yes. I don't want to know that you're doing it. That's the whole idea. The technique needs to be in your head, and the vocal production needs to override it. Yes, it's huge. There's a boy, oh, Danny boy. Now, I want you to notice something with my jaw. I'm going to over-articulate. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy. So we're going to quiet the jaw, and your singing space is in here. It's in here between your molars. Book, oh, Danny boy, sing book. Book. Some air to it. I need faces up because you're out of tune if your face is down. I don't care who you are, you're never going to be good enough to sing in tune with your face down. Oh, Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy.
So the last thing you want to do with the diphthong is flip it off. Never. Don't flip it. Right here. And. Night. Right. I still hear night. So as a singer, phrase endings are going to be at the top of your ski hill. They're here, and they become your final exit of air. It's when you throw the rest of the air out. So I'm going to give you a bucket right now. Everybody has a bucket. And when we get to the diphthong of night, we're going to be at the top of this hill. I want you to do this. Night. Throw it out, and you should be out of air. I want you out of air. Ready? End.
Night.
That's the idea. This time you have the bucket in your hands, and you're going to do night. Just bring it back.
Night.
That's what you don't want to do. And that's review. Right? Body is. These are back where they used to be. Right? And this always is a good image. So your instrument is up over your hips, never tilted. Never tilted. We sometimes think when we perform, if I just get a little closer to the audience, that's not the way to sing. Right up over here. Thighs, hydraulics, hugely important. Anytime that I want to go toward the audience or away from, this is always in the same position. Everything from here on up is always that instrument. It doesn't change shape. How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life? Listen. How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life? Now, all of that's going to fly by, and this pencil's annoying as all get out. But feel all of those consonants and diphthongs and try to get it articulated enough so this is not so in the way.
How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life?
Okay, so when you say, how could you, where's the B? Yes, in front of the pencil. You have to get those corners around and create a B. So don't be satisfied with this staying open here. I want the pencil to disappear in your face when I look up. How could you? The pencil's gone from here, from view. And go.
How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life?
No, I've been a liar all my life. All of that stuff is there. All right, take the pencil off. And in that same space with your face lifted, say that again.
How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life?
Do it again.
How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life?
Now I want you to articulate with the jaw. Go overboard, it's wrong. And
how could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life?
again.
How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all
Fix
my
it,
life?
fix it.
How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life?
So there is how you would take challenging, fast-moving upturns and tidy them up. Because if you share the same alike singing space, and this doesn't become too much of an articulator, then you have a chance of singing those fast passages totally together. So the jaw articulation has to get out of our singing. Now, is it involved? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you can